Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today we will present to you about about problem-based task one for computer system architecture DFC 10223. This presentation is prepared by Ahmad Wajdi, Haziq Asyraaf, Muhammad Uwais, and Muhammad Yusof Alfattah. I will get into the question, and before that, I will show you the table contents of this presentation. As you can see here, there are a total of 9 pages of content here. And let's get right into the question number 1. Okay. For the background, Kayla wants to create a program using assembly language. The program she will create involve the move, addition, subtraction, mulu, and divu calculation. Your team need to help Kayla in creating the program by solving the question below using tools Easy68K. Okay. Question 1. Based on the information below, write the program to get the final output in data register 2. D2 equal 000005 using assembly language. There is 5 information that were given, and the first information is set the address of the program with $100. And second, if move the value of hexadecimal 3 to data register 1 in byte, and then add the value hexadecimal number 5 to register 1 in byte, and then move the value hexadecimal number 512 to data register 2 in word. Okay, based on the information that were given by the question, we have created a coding here in the easy 68K. As stated here, yes, we have create this one, and then here is the output that we given that 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 apa dipanggil
Rizal.
output that we have got from writing the coding here. Okay, let's go.
Output that we receive.
Okay. Based on the let's kali. Based on the information that were given by the question 1, we have write a coding in easy 68K assembly language. We have create here we have set the data register number 1 and add 5 into data register number 1, and etc. And then we got the output. This is the output that we receive from writing the program up here. As you can see here, the output here is 51A. We receive it in hexadecimal number. And that's it from this question.
So right now I will talk about questions 2. The statement is your program should start at address $100 and the last result should be stored in data register D7. Write a comment for each of the instructions in the program. So you see the statement in the square written bracket 2565 octal plus 7376 decimal minus 4DE hexadecimals bracket and multiply ABCD hexadecimal slash divided 7377 in decimal in bracket plus 101011001111 in binary and FACE in hexadecimal. So when we see the program, uh, we will start the with data register uh, origin 1000 start with move W in octal 2565 D1, which is statement is 2565 in base decimal is in D1. Second is move W 7376 in D2, which is first number 73776 base decimal for base 10 for addition D1. And the third is uh, hexadecimal for DE D3, which is second number for DE base 16 for subtraction for D1. Next, an hexadecimal ABCD D4, which is ABCD base 16 in D4. Next, 7377 D5, which statement is 7377 base decimal in D5. And next is binary 101011001111 D6. This statement is also 101011001111 base 2 registered in D6. And the last one is uh, hexadecimal face FACE D7. This statement is FACE base 16 is registered in D7. Now we are doing to calculation. This I will start with add W D1 D2, which is statement is D1 is add with D2 and it will register in D2, so it will be D1 multiply D2. Next is sub W D2 D3, which is statement is subtraction D1 and D2 and it will be registered in D3, so it will be D2 minus D3. Next is divu W D4 D5, which is statement is division D4 and D5 and it registered in D5, so it will be D4 divided D5. Next is mulu W D3 D5, which is multiplication D3 and D5 is registered on D5, so it will be octal. It will be octal 2566 plus 7376 minus hexadecimal 4DE and multiply hexadecimal ABCD divided to 7377. Next is N and D N W D6 D7 statement is D6 and D7 is in AND operation, so it will be D6 and D4. And this one is add W D5 D7, which is statement is addition the operation D5 and D7, so it will be hexadecimal ABCD divided to 7377 and multiply into binary 101011001111 and hexadecimal phase. And it's going to end the program. So when you run the program, you will get the D0 D1 is the output is 5 the output is 575 for D1 output, and for D2 output is the output of the program is in hexadecimal. So we continue. The output for D2 is 2245. For the D3 is E299. Next, for the output of D4 is ABCD. Output for D6 is ACF. And for the last output for D7 is ACE. And yeah, done.
All right. For question two, Roman 2. I read the question. Your program should start at address $1000 and the last result should be stored in data register D0. Write a comment for each of the instructions in the program. Alright, for the question, the CDE in hexadecimal plus 1250 in decimal plus CDE hexadecimal minus 1250 in decimal. Uh, divide by 13 octal and BCE 16 hexadecimal plus not 101010 in binary. Alright, for the code we start with origin $1000 start move.w $CDE D4 CDC in base 16 and it is registered on D4 move.w hashtag 1250 D3 1250 in base 10 is registered on D3 move.w hashtag add 13 D2 12 in base 8 and is registered on D2 move.w hashtag $BCE D1 BCE in base 16 and is registered on D1 move.w hashtag percentage 101010 on D0 101010 is in base 2 and is registered on D0. Alright, for the calculation, add .w D4 D3. Add the D4 and the D3 is registered on D3, so it should be D4 plus D3. Sub.w D4 D3. D4 is subtract with D3 and also registered on D3, so it should be D4 minus D3. Add .w D4 D3. We add all the numbers, so it should be D4 plus D3 plus D4 minus D3. Alright, and then n.w d2 d1. We put d2 and d1 and operation and it is registered on d1, so it should be d2 and d3. dview.w d3 d1. We divide the d3 and d1 and it is registered on d1, so it should be d4 plus d3 plus d4 minus d3 divided by d2 and d3. Not the W D0. D0 is in not operation at the W D1 D0. We add D1 and D0 in the operation and the result should be in D0. So it should be D4 plus D3 plus D4 minus D3 divide D2 and D3 plus not D0. Sim how and start. That's how the code end. Um, for the code, this is the output. D0 for the D0 is equal to FFD5. So the D1 is A, D2 is B, D3 is 11C0, D4 is CDA, and all the others have no output. Alright, that's all for me.
So I will solve the question 3. Okay. Identify and correct the error in the program below based on the following expression. Write the correct program using the tools Easy68K. So this is the expression, the question that I just that this is the question, and the original original number is 6,000. So the first error that I found is in D1. D1, the 2000 should be in base 16 right here. So I will add the the money sign beside the hashtag. See? Okay. That's the first error that I found. Okay. The second one is in D9. So if we put D9, it will not working properly. So I just change it to D2 to make sure it working successfully. And the third one is in this D3 in this command. So 4567 equals in octal. So I just add the add add sign beside the hashtag uh because we must use the add sign for octal number in the command. So the the fifth sign at the fourth sign I found is beside the percent did not have a hashtag, so I put a hashtag. uh so the fifth sign, the fifth error is mulu.l. It should be on w. If we put the l, it will not working properly and it become error. See right here. Okay. Then the conclusion for all the question is the conclusion is in the given assignment we were assigned to help Kayla to build a program using assembly language. The programs we are tasked to create involves the move, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division calculation. To solve the problem, we provided using two easy 68 kit. The task contains three questions. The first one is question one. We need to write a program based on the given information to get the final output in data register 2, which means the final answer will be displayed on data register 2. For the second question, it contains two small questions we have to solve. We need to write a comment for each of the instruction in the program. For the first small question, in question 2, we need to make sure the last result should be installed in data register 7, D7. For the small question number 2, we also need to solve a question where it involves addition, subtraction, division, and the last result need to be stored in data register 0, D0. Lastly, the third question is where we need to identify and correct the error in the program based on the expression given. From the expression, we found four error and make the correction. So, that's all from us. So, goodbye.